Hey there, this is Kat Rich, and I am here to bring you the final and section number seven of your best layout for a website. Okay, you ready to jump in? Here is section 7. This one is the logistics and the CTA. So we talked about a bunch of other sections. We will review them at the end. So here we're going to do logistics. And we're going to do like the final CTA. We're going to beat them over the head with the CTA. Here is where you'll have your map. Be like, hey, here's how to reach us. Right there. You have your map. You're going to have your address. You're going to have your address. You're going to have your phone number. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, then you are going to do the hours that you're open. And then at the very bottom, I guess this would be section 8, you'd have your footer. Now the footer is just where you need to say stuff like, there are no claims that this will actually save your life. This is, just help. Maybe put like a little mini logo there, like a little tiny. And then you're going to have like all the fine print, okay? And you'll probably say stuff like, not a part of Facebook. All right, just kind of toss it in there because that has been a thing. So have it there, have some disclaimers and you need to have your privacy policy, terms and conditions, and just put the in the fine print down there, and just for legal purposes. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So that is the logistics part, and then you've got the footer part down here. If you have made it to section 8, here is the whole thing. So you've got section 1, which is above the fold, section 2, which is the pain point, section 3, which is the suffering and more suffering, part 3. Then you've got your section 4, which is, hey, why choose us? We solve your solutions. Then you've got step 5, which is, hey, here's our process for solving your problem. And then you've got, hey, meet the team, meet the coach, meet the nutritionist, blah, blah, blah. Then you've got Then you've got your logistics, your CTA, and then at the very bottom, you've got your footer, you've got at the footer, you've got all your little things. You got your privacy policy, you got your terms and conditions, you got not a part of Facebook, you got your disclaimers, you've got all your legalese down here, and then you've got a basic scaffolding for a website. Now, is this a high converting website? That is not the point of this, but this one is to show you just the basic scaffolding, right? You can build a house, you can put up 4 walls, you can see it as a house, but does that mean it's luxury? There's a lot more that goes into luxury house building than just putting up walls, right? So what I showed you today, what I've taken you through on this series is just how to put up the walls of your website, okay? Now, this is the basic building blocks of design. Next part would be for you to actually go in there and figure out what is the copy. Now the copy is the words, and if you want help with that, reach out. We can have a little session together. If you are looking for I can tell you one more thing. Let me tell you one more thing. So I forgot. So on each section of this, okay, we have this submit button, right? So we've got this submit button here. And each section, we need to have a submit button. It should be a duplicate of this on this section here. Now down here, you'll have a duplicate on this section here. At the bottom of this section, guess what you're going to have? Oh my gosh. All right, you're going to have that. What are you going to have here? You're going to have that same button. What are you going to have here? That same button. What are you going to have here? That same friggin' button. It looks exactly the same. It's a duplicate of the one above. And then actually you do not add anything on the header. Okay. Or on the footer. All right. So that would be the very bottom of that. Okay. So that is kind of the wrap up of the whole website. Now, again, this is just the basics of getting your site structurally sound. Okay, there's so much more that goes into it, and I don't want to bog you down, but if you're just merely looking for a structure, a natural flow, this is the best way to go. Okay, I'm Kat Rich, and it's been great. It's been fun. I will see you I will see you on the inside. Go ahead, book a call with me. Let's talk about how your website does or does not fit in this structure and what it would take to get a website for you in this structure, okay? And let's talk about what it would take to get your website to be high converting if you find that it is in this structure. Okay, I will see you on the inside. Book a call, drop a comment, share this to somebody if this was helpful.